I have respect for guys. I have respect for guys' games and what they've done, but at no point in my career will I ever back down. I will never back down. I have respect for guys, but I will never apologize. I dunk, I shoot, alley-oop, I attack, I make plays my way. I've never tried to make people mad. I've never tried to make people look bad. Sometimes things happen. Life goes on. I dunk on everybody. Dunk on everybody. Dunk on everybody. It's a blast for me. Dunk on everybody. Dunk on everybody. Dunk on everybody. That's what people want to see. I will never back down. I will never back down. I have respect for guys, but I will never apologize. I dunk on everybody, dunk on everybody, dunk on everybody. It's a blast for me. Dunk on everybody, dunk on everybody, dunk on everybody. I will never back down.
All right, we're not backing down right here on Talk Your Team Tuesday here on the lunch break. Powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV. And what a weekend in sports. And man, these NBA playoffs are redunculous. Yeah, I know I went back. I dated myself, but it's been that good. It's been that good. A couple of teams have already finished up their series, first round series, and already moved to the next round. Let's get to them right now. Of course, it was the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing off the Phoenix Suns over the weekend on this past Sunday, 122 to 116. And man, Minnesota has definitely shown that they were not a fluke in this regular season. They swept that series 4-0, sent Kevin Durant back to who knows what, sent Devin Booker out of the first round of the playoffs, and Book did his job, man. Book did all he could possibly do in that game. He had 49 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists on 21 shots. He didn't take a whole bunch of shots. He didn't take 30 to get 49, but he just couldn't get it done. Kevin Durant, 33 and 9. And then Bradley Beal, that's going to be a big question mark. A lot of money they paid him to come over to Phoenix to try to get the job done. Only had 9 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists. So Phoenix got a lot of questions to figure out. Frank Vogel, is he the man? I know a lot of folks have been defending him. I said when they hired him, when they replaced Monty with him, it's like, give Monty those players and let Monty do his thing, and you got a different deal. Oh, but look at what Monty's doing in Detroit. Let me say it again slow for the people in the back. Give Monty Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal, and let him see what he can do with that. I bet you he would have done better than Frank Vogel. Just me. But hey, Phoenix, new owner, new leadership, new management. You got what you got. Let's see what you do next. All right. But Minnesota, man, I am loving that young squad. Anthony Edwards, 40 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Give that man the crown right now. I'm not talking about the championship crown, but let's go ahead and move him up from a young and up and comer to arrived. That young brother has gotten it done. And then, of course, they got 28 and 10 from Karl Anthony Towns. Again, that's a very well-balanced squad. McDaniels added 18. They got 10 from Conley, old man trying to hang with the young brugs. 8 from Reed off the bench. Just a well-balanced team, like everything I see going on in Minnesota. So they move on to the next round. Saturday's games, the Knicks beat the 76ers to take a 3-1 lead. And Jalen Brunson, it blows my mind to think he was in Dallas. It blows my mind to think he and Luka had it going in Dallas. Ahmad said, AE, yes, Anthony Edwards is that dude. It's time to start calling. He's a full-grown man. But, look, man, Jalen Brunson, 47 points, 4 rebounds, and 10 assists in the win. And he refused to let his team lose. Got 16 and 14 from Anunoby got 17 rebounds from Hart in the win. Just well-balanced, just a well-balanced squad. Philly, they're going to have to play better. They're going to have to play better. Tobias Harris, where are you? Where are you, Tobias? I mean, again, bro, we cannot keep running the same old jokes about Tobias Harris and the fact that they had Jimmy Butler. Could have kept Butler, kept Harris, and here they are. 27 and 10 from Embiid, Oubre 19, 23 from Maxey. But again, they got to do more than that to get a win and avoid elimination. The Clippers pulled off a win to pull even with the Dallas Mavericks, 116 to 111. And again, the Mavs have got to play better at home. Got to play better at home. They got 40 from Kyrie. I'm sorry. I looked at the big number and gave Luka the credit for it, but Kyrie did his job. Man had 40 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Luka, 29, 10, and 10. Then they got 14 from Jones, 10 from PJ Washington, and 8 off the bench from Lively. Man, come on. The series is tied 2-2. They win this game tonight, and they're up 3-2. Come on, man. Come on, man. Jason Kidd didn't let that man go. That wasn't a Jason Kidd decision. Come on, man. Come on, that was a front office decision. They didn't want to pay him that money. Jason Kidd don't have that kind of pull. You don't. Come on, man. Man, for real. Get on my line later on, bro. Later on, I got a meeting at 7, around 8:30. Man, get on my line, 832-403-5005. I'm giving you some pastoral counseling, bro. I'm giving you some pastoral counseling. I want to know what Jason Kidd did to you, man. I'm for real. Is Jason Kidd shacked up with your ex, bro? What happened? You do not like that man. You feel about that man the way I feel about several people, man. Several people. I get it, but I just need to know, brother to brother, what it is. I mean, tell me what's going on. Like, you get that man no credit. They're 2-2. 2-2. We'll see what happens with them. We'll see what happens with them. At around 8:30, y'all, man. Call me. All right, and then you had the Bucks getting blasted by the Pacers, 126 and 113. I know everybody's going to crucify Doc Rivers. Come on now. Come on. You without Dame and Giannis? Come on. This is one of those things where it has been a series of unfortunate incidents for the Milwaukee Bucks. And if anybody is to blame for where they are right now, it's the front office. It is not Doc. It definitely ain't Adrian Griffin. And you can't even blame Giannis. Dude gave it all he had trying to get where they are and got hurt in that last game. So, you know, that's one of them deals. Hey, Donna Coleman-Holman, what's going on? I see you there, Erica with a K. What's going on, beautiful? All right. So anyway, let's go on to last night. I'll take a break. We'll come back with more. Oh, man, don't forget to call me tonight around 8:30, bro. I need to see what's going on. I need to see what I can do to help a brother. Did you see Prayer Room? I'm not going to keep eating my salad when a brother's in need. All right, man, we'll talk to y'all in a little bit. Be right back right after this on the lunch break.
There's a 100% chance of a laugh thunderstorm. 4 men with different viewpoints take a movie, show, or documentary and review it uncensored, unfiltered, uncompromised, with no holds barred. Join BS3, Wilkes, King Doc, and H-Rap-B as they take on Hollywood their own way. BS3 Network proudly presents The Forecast, where H-Rap-B always predicts,
if I owe you something, I ain't got it. And if you need it, get it from God.
live every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
Hi, I'm Laura Williams coming to you from Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. Here we've got tons of inventory here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands, ranging from XT4s to XT6 and from CT4 to CT6. We've got tons of certified pre-owned inventory here. Come see us here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. You can contact Laura Williams at 281-224-3666.
for Steph Curry. Tim Anderson, Jordan Alvarez. And it's caught! Debo Samuel with the catch. Michael Jordan can sense it. The throw just got the king.
BS3 Network.
The hottest of hot takes. The coldest of cold hard facts. This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. Weekdays at 8 a.m. Eastern. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
My name is JM&E, and I won $500 at the lunch break for keeping up with the Jonas Bracket Challenge.
All right, y'all, back here on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV. It is Talk Your Team Tuesday, and Allmad's not talking his team, he's talking his coach. He says that Jason Kidd has players, he can't coach them. Sorry, but pray for me. I'm not mad at you, Allmad. I think that is true. There's 30 teams in the NBA. I would say that is true for about 20 of them, if not more. Coaches in this league don't develop players. Very few of them develop players. Brad Stevens, when he was at Boston, horrible at developing players. If that is true of Jason Kidd, I feel your pain, but I will tell you, it is not just a Jason Kidd thing. There are a lot of coaches in the NFL, NBA, and Major League Baseball that don't develop their players. Dusty Baker was a phenomenal manager at developing players and, watch this, and developing a pitching staff. I know. Folks don't give credit to Dusty for what he did with his bullpen last year. Don't give him credit at all. They don't give him credit for how he managed players when his big-time bats went down. Look at the difference between how the current manager is managing players when the big-time bats and arms go down, and look back over Dusty's career. Always had a great bullpen, always was able to go next man up. Not a lot of coaches do that. If that's your knock on Jason Kidd, so be it. I haven't followed him enough to know that that's the case. But yeah, that's what I got against Frank Vogel right now in Phoenix. Gotta tell you, Nick Nurse is starting to look like that a little bit for me as well. I love what the head coach and the coach of the year in Oklahoma City has done with his young players. I love what the head coach in Minnesota has done with his young players. So I get your point. I'll rock with that. Okay, what's up, Keith Hennick? Keith Hennick, I see you, brother. Donna Coleman-Holman, what's up, sis? As always, love you and thank you for your service. And Eric, I know I already called you beautiful, but let me call you beautiful again. I just want to see what you talk about. Eric, this might be the year. Erica, this might be the year. What you doing? I need to know what you doing. Get at me, Erica. After I'm done with all, man, get on my phone. I need to ask you a few questions, relational questions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see you eyeball. Don't be eyeballing me, girl. I'll eyeball you back. Pretty self. Anyway, let me leave her alone, man. I'm just flirting. All right. So anyway, let me get to last night's game. Let's get to last night's games in the NBA. All right. Last night, the Oklahoma City Thunder took care of their business. They wrapped up the New Orleans Pelicans. Final score 97-89. 97-89. And Donna Coleman-Holman, if I ask Erica to marry me, will you walk me down the aisle? I need you on my side of the aisle. So anyway, I'm saying, woo, what's wrong with my mouth today? What is wrong with my mouth? Okay, so anyway, Oklahoma City, the young squad got it done thanks to Shai G. Did it again, 24-10. They got 24 from Williams. They got 14 from Holmgren and Giddey and 11 from Dort. This team is a problem, and everybody just think Denver is going to roll through this. I got news for you. Denver might not get out of this next round. So anyway, before I get to Denver, the Celtics beat the Heat 102-88. Again, Eric Spoelstra is a coach that develops players. Erica, rings are old school, baby. Rings are old school. Now it's about heart connections. You know what I'm saying? Like rings are like 1978. That's what rings are. I need. Is there? I could give you a ring, but can I give you my heart? Is my question. That's where I'm at with it right there. I'm a little different, brother. Don't let the great cheap. I ain't cheap, Donna. Donna. I'm talking on a whole nother level. You call me cheap. Is you gonna walk me down the aisle and then harass me all the way down the aisle? What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What is that? Oh, buy you a house then? Okay, now you talking. A car? Got all the above. Check, and check. I'm just saying we're not gonna put all that attention on the ring. What we gonna do with the ring when we trying to buy houses, cars, and land? I'm just asking. Don't get me started now. Y'all know I can do a show on relationships. Don't get me started. Yeah, traveling and all that. The ring ain't gonna anyway. Keith Hennick said, Allman said, hey, Keith and Erica and Pastor AJ, I will be there for you. I don't know, man. Don't come if you're gonna be all salty about your boy. I need positive energy around me, man. I'm scared. You know what I mean? Trying to take this step again. What are you talking about, bro? I need some protectors, some bras. So anyway, man, y'all got me all off track. See, Erica, get off the live. You distracted me with your pretty self. Need to have you on the show again so I can just eyeball you. Hey, be all choked up in my questions like I got. Woo! Hey, for everybody out there that's secretly wanting to holler at me, let me just tell you something. Don't confuse the show with the business. All right. I'm showboating right now. All right. I'm Deion Sanders and I got my hand behind my head and I'm high stepping in with the interceptions. So y'all don't be getting all crazy on me. All right. My inbox will be full. All right. So anyway, the Celtics beat the Heat 102-88. They've got that series 3-1. Miami is a tough sled without Jimmy Buckets. It's a tough sled, so we'll see. I think they're going to get wrapped up. And then the game from last night, man, that doggone Jamal Murray. That dog. If I'm the Lakers, I mortgage the whole franchise to get Jamal Murray so he never stabs you in the heart again, ever, because he did it to them again. LeBron hits a couple of free throws to tie it up, and then Jamal Murray with a jumper, bang, pretty much ball game. Lakers had one more shot, but it was for naught. It was for naught. And then they're eliminated again by the Denver Nuggets. At least they didn't get swept this time. 4-1. So now here we go. Let's just real quick before I got to go. Next round, you got the Minnesota Timberwolves visiting the Denver Nuggets. And I don't think that's going to be a problem. I really don't think that's going to be a problem. I really think Minnesota has a chance to beat Denver. We'll see. They match up very well. In fact, Denver had to beat, had the same record as Minnesota, but because of the tiebreaker, they got the number 2 seed. Oklahoma City got the 1, and Minnesota got the 3. So the teams that are already in the conference semifinals, the Oklahoma City Thunder awaiting the winner of the Dallas Mavericks and the Clippers. Also already in, of course, the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets. On the eastern side of it, no one has clinched yet. We'll see who will get in. Tonight. The Knicks have a shot. They're up 3-1. That game will tip off at 6 Central. The Magic and Cavaliers going to go on for a minute. That series is tied at 2 each. And the Pacers can clinch tonight if they can get a win over the Bucks. That one tips off at 8:30 Central. All right, 8:30 Central. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll talk a little bit about the NFL draft. We'll do that next right here on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV.
What do you get when you watch or listen to the Life Happens podcast? Well, I'll let them tell you.
Kim and I are both ministers of the gospel, and Life Happens podcast is a beautiful balance by simply taking our spirituality with real life and merging it together to create a beautiful balance. And that's what we do.
BS3 Network proudly presents Life Happens podcast, where Christianity and life intersect. Live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central.
All right, y'all. We're back here on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV. I had to come up back on, man, and get with you guys. Keith Hennig, if you don't get off my thing about them Spurs, they're gonna be a problem next year. Today. All mad. This is Talk Your Team Tuesday. Talk for your team, AJ. I will walk you down the aisle, sir. I want Donna to do it. You just sit down there at the end. That's what you do, and be at the bachelor party. That's what you do. Donna coming home and laughing at you. She ain't laughing at me. She laughing at you. Got a shout out to Renee Mahafey. What's going on, sis? Love you so much. Hope everything is going well with you. She's recovering from hip replacement surgery. So y'all keep her in your prayers as well. Keep her brother, Jamie Mahafey, in your prayers as well. Former basketball coach, former D1 basketball player. Yeah, a lot going on with him. Recently had a heart replacement surgery and now dealing with some complications from that. So keep him in your prayers. All right. So now let me talk about this NFL draft just for a minute. This is more for Keith Hennig than anybody else. Y'all, can y'all tell me what the Dallas Cowboys were doing? That's what I want to talk about right there, real fast and in a hurry. What were the Cowboys doing? Round one, at the 29 pick, they took Tyler Guyton, an offensive tackle out of Oklahoma. And they needed that. Then round two, they took Marshawn Nealon, a D lineman out of Western Michigan. What? Who? Harpo, who that woman? Then they got Cooper Beebe, an interior offensive lineman out of Kansas State. Again, I get it. You need that offensive line doing what it does. They got a linebacker out of Notre Dame in the third round, low grade, kind of a reach even for the third round. Then they got a cornerback, defensive back out of Wake Forest in the fifth round, a wide receiver out of Southeast Missouri State in the sixth round. That one could be a diamond in the rough. That one could be a dime. Ryan Flournoy, Nathan Thomas, interior lineman out of Louisiana in the seventh round, and then Justin Rogers, D lineman out of Auburn in the seventh round. Well, they didn't do anything during the free agency period, and they had a very mundane, lackluster draft. I don't know. I've been telling Cowboy fans, just chill, just relax, everything will be all right. Oh yeah, by the way, and they re-signed Ezekiel Elliott. Is there a secret plan that we don't know about, Cowboy fans? Can y'all tell us what's going on? Because blink if y'all need help. Blink 3 times if y'all need help, because this is scary. I have never seen the Cowboys be this inactive during it all. During it all. Jerry Jones is looking for dudes he can control. Well, Donna, that ain't how this works. That ain't how none of this works. Like, nobody's scared. Don said, blink, blink, blink. I just don't understand. Now, we could all be wrong. This could be some master plan that Jerry has going on that we don't know about. But right now, it looks real shady. So we'll see. I'm going to do my preseason rankings for each division. I'll be doing that in a couple of weeks. But right now, I honestly, just off rip, of course, I got Philadelphia winning the division. I don't know if I can put anybody else in second but the Cowboys. but I think it's going to be by a great distance between Philadelphia and Dallas. And that could mean Dallas could come in second place and maybe not make the playoffs. Now, they've won 12 and 13 games over the last couple of seasons, but boy, they didn't do anything to help themselves. And teams typically get better after free agency in the draft, not worse. So the only good thing that we can say is that the Giants didn't address their quarterback situation. They still got Daniel Jones. Washington, we don't know what they're going to be. New head coach, we don't know what they're going to be. So by default, the Cowboys will probably get second place in the division. But will that be enough to get them in the playoffs? Because the NFC ain't no joke. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Bears did a whole lot, but they're so bad. They're so bad. I don't know if the Bears will even, whatever. I will say this before I go. Sean Payton is trash. Sean Payton, I did not know Sean Payton was this dude. I'm like, let me keep it sports. He is starting to act like the dude that thinks he's smarter than everyone else, but only in his own mind. Like you're not the smartest dude in the room. You can't just win with anybody. If you think Jarrett Stidham and the dude that you drafted, Bo Nix, who could not cut it in the SEC, had to go to the Pac, whatever number that they had at the time, and ball out there, that those dudes combined could be better than what you had. And if you only had given the dude some respect that he earned and that as a grown man deserved, you wouldn't be about to look like the big blank fool that you are about to look like. Whatever's about to happen to the Denver Broncos and Sean Payton, read my lips. Good. I can't wait to see Jarrett Stidham running for his life. I can't wait to see Bo Nix in there running for his life. And I can't wait to hear the excuses that Sean, your behind was clearly far overrated than I thought you were. Peyton is going to come up with. Look, y'all can say what you want to say about Bill Belichick not winning nothing without Tom Brady. Let's just be real about it. Sean Payton ain't won a doggone thing without Drew Brees. And I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. Listen, I got to get ready to go. Texans had a decent draft. They filled needs. And like I said, I'm gonna come out with my picks for the division. I did not pick the Texans to win it last year. I had Jacksonville doing that. Might have to change that this year. And oh yeah, by the way, for all you AFC fans, Pittsburgh ain't gonna be no easy walkover. Boy, they really took care of business off season and during the draft. So we'll see how all that shakes out. Y'all ready for some football? And I'm not talking about Hank Williams Jr. style. I'm talking about let's get it. All Matt said, nope, we're good. Okay. All right. We'll see. Man. There's an analogy about a frog and some hot water. I'll leave it at that. Donna Coleman-Holman said facts. I don't know if she's talking about you or me, All Matt. Donna's laughing. Keith Hennick says, Sean can't succeed without Drew Brees. You got me before I got it. So it's just the truth. Listen, as always, let's not be divided. Let's be united. I truly do love you. There's nothing you can do about it. So tune in tomorrow for Winning Wednesday, y'all. We'll be back with all of that. All right, y'all take care. We'll talk to you then.
Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Tuesday, April 30th, 2024. Number 1. The New York Times investigation has revealed 23 Chinese swimmers were allowed to compete in the 2021 Olympics despite testing positive for use of a banned heart medication. The Chinese athletes went on to win 6 medals in the Tokyo Olympics, including 3 gold. The World Anti-Doping Agency maintains its scientific and legal findings, and asserts that all allegations were investigated but not supported by evidence, hence falling below the threshold for an inquiry. Number 2. At a UN meeting, UN Human Rights Chief Volker Turk stressed the need for reparations for people of African descent, echoing growing calls for justice for slavery atrocities. The UN Permanent Forum on People of African Descent supported reparations, including financial payments and other amends for crimes dating back to the transatlantic slave trade. Some nations have expressed support for reparations, but it remains divisive and has not been embraced by most former colonial powers. Number 3. Children with autism often are not diagnosed until age 4 or 5, despite reliable diagnosis as young as 18 months. Delayed diagnosis is worse for minority and low-income children. Brain differences in autism start during pregnancy and are visible as early as 9 months through behaviors like smiling, babbling, and pointing. Number 4. Taylor Swift has a new song, I Hate It Here, and it has a controversial line about wishing to have lived in the 1830s, but without the racism and arranged marriages. This line has drawn mixed reactions on social media, with some users criticizing it for historical inaccuracy and others defending it as a commentary on nostalgia. Number 5. You can deduct rental losses from renting a bedroom in your home if it's exclusively used for rental, as an average rental period of 7 days or less, is not classified as a rental property, and you personally manage all aspects of the rental. Get more tips on renting a bedroom from our celebrity CPA, Katrina M. Craft, in today's newsletter. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Faith is believing in the future, even though the present is uncertain and challenging. Be faithful. All right. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, as we discuss the day's top headlines and more. I'm Sybil Wilkes. Be informed, be empowered.
Hi, I'm Laura Williams coming to you from Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. Here we've got tons of inventory here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands, ranging from XT4s to XT6 and from CT4 to CT6. We've got tons of certified pre-owned inventory here. Come see us here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. You can contact Laura Williams at 281-224-3666.
BS3 Network. Changing the way you watch TV.